Today, it's Madden NFL football. It's week 3 of the NFL on EA Sports. The Houston Texans taking on the Los Angeles Chargers.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Houston Texans. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Texan ball club entering play here. It's been a great start to the season, back-to-back wins to begin the campaign.
Yeah, you don't want to get too excited. There's still a lot of season to go, but they've come out playing good fundamental football, and that might carry them a long way.
And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. So here's the Charger offense making their way out. They're led out by a former number 2 overall pick in the draft from BYU at Zach Wilson.
And frankly, this is the type of game that a great quarterback relishes because 0-2 on the road, everything's against him and his team. No one can expect them to win. Sometimes you band together real tight in that situation, and if he plays really well, they've got a chance to get that done.
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48.
I like this focus, though, because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Now they're coming up on play number 8 of this opening drive, but they're looking at a 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Wilson. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Aaron Donald drops him again for the 2nd straight play, and it brings up 4th down. Tress Way on 4th down is sent out to punt. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. So here, glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
It's a pretty bland game he had last time out. Ended up throwing 1 interception. Didn't have a touchdown to offset it. But the team found a way to win. He found a way to lean on other parts of the offense that carried them through.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's the option. Running right. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Nice pickup. 10 yards and a first down on the keeper. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Dancing to his left. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He'll buy some time right. And that's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time. But it's going to be 2nd down. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. 7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
I'm quite sure that they envisioned a much better start to this game when they practiced all week, but they failed on that 3rd down play. That brings up 4th down, and they'll probably have to punt it away.
And that'll skip out of bounds inside the 20 at the 17-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson, and this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Credit the tackle to Darius Slay. On 2nd down, Elliott. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. On 3rd down, Wilson. Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Inside give to Elliott. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They go play action now. Wilson out to his left. And that one complete downfield to Allen. A big play there for L.A. 44 yards.
Oftentimes now offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air. Nice chunk of yardage there. And then a
touchdown, Chargers. Foster Moreau, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Chargers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And the Chargers grab the 7-0 lead. So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Rolling to his left. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Wilson. On the right side, open is Gesicki. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. And the ball on the 30, here's 2nd and 4. To throw is Wilson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And it's now 14-0. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. Touchdown, Texans. Amari Cooper, 62 yards. And the Texans have cut it back within a score. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. And the Chargers coming out of the field now. They're starting to pull away with this one. Early on that first quarter, they didn't look so great offensively. What has changed?
Sometimes it's just a matter of doing what you plan to do better. Sometimes you just put that all together and you execute. Other times it's just in a simple adjustment in your game plan, finding a spot that maybe was a little weaker than maybe you thought, and going to that. So many different things, so many different ways, but right now, you got to like what they're doing. They have put distance between themselves and their opponent.
Looking to add on here in the second quarter. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone to potentially tie this game up. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. Now back to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. He'll look to throw. Being chased out left. It's caught by Mike Evans. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. This is caught by Evans. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 16. 27 yards there, a first down. Back to throw again. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. And welcome in everybody to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Time for a look around the NFL here in Week 3 of the new year. We'll begin our trip around the NFL with an interesting one right off the bat. And it's the home team who are out in front. A touchdown there for Saquon Barkley. We'll stay in the NFC East as we head down to the great state of Texas to check on the Cowboys at home at AT&T Stadium. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Lions. A couple of touchdown passes there for Joe Burrow. Finally, we're off to Atlanta to check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And that one is at halftime as they lead the visiting Patriots in that ball game. The Falcons locked in a tight one, but this is a game you feel they've got to have. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter. Tight contest so far. The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble to bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
On play action, they'll throw. Well, that one sailed a bit, but the catch is still made. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll look to throw here on first down. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
Now a man open down the middle of the field, and they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 36. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Back to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And that is incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Back to throw here. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, some of those windows to throw the football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this close to the goal line. But as a former DB, I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter windows made it easier to cover people, actually.
They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal. He'll look to throw. That is caught. Hopkins for the Texans touchdown. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Texans have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. Now Tucker to add the PAT. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told. And it's finished off by the touchdown from DeAndre Hopkins. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Up the middle, here's Elliott. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Wilson's throw here taken in by Gesicki. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. The give is to Elliott. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first.
Brandon, unfortunately, I've been here before. They've had 2 opportunities to stop them, so this is demoralizing. They haven't gotten it done. Now you're calling all your blitzes, all your attack defenses, but you're not worried about playing your normal position. You're going to take chances now.
Well, you said it. 2 third-down opportunities to get off the field. Couldn't do it, and the clock continues to roll.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. 3 yards remain for second down.
From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down. So third down and a field goal from here would be right about 50 yards as they try to get closer. They'll try and run for it with Connor. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. Here's Wilson to throw. Powering forward. Over the middle, he's got Gesicki, the big 6'5" tight end.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
That's complete. Once again, it's Gesicki. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
10th carry now for Elliott. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now the Chargers hustling, trying to get up and get set. Over the middle, complete. It's Elliott.
And the Chargers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Now Wilson. Steps away to his left. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Counting down toward a minute to go in this football game. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. They'll try to surge ahead with Connor. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will tie this game here in the final minute of play. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the 4th quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
And he is going to have a Texans first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
They'll roll him out right.
And he is out of bounds, 20 seconds to go as he does pick up a first down.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
Watch out now, 50 series. Cheetah, ready, go.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Rolling to his right. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll set up to throw. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Logan Cook now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. So just a 3-yard return following a punt of 45. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit 000. The Charger drive about to get going. Tie game, and barring something incredible here, we're likely headed to overtime.
What I would do is either hand it off inside or more likely to take a knee and let the clock run out. Because if I'm back there trying to throw and a sack happens, the ball comes free, I can lose the game here. If I get to overtime, I can still win it.
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So the Texans will have the first opportunity here in the overtime session as we are back underway. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And everyone knows the OT rules, Charles, but pretty simple formula. They go down and get a field goal, we continue play, but if they can find the end zone.
There he goes, Amari Cooper. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. Well, you never know what you're going to expect when you come to the stadium to call a game. Sometimes you get good ones, sometimes you get bad ones, sometimes you get great ones, and that's what we had here. What an exciting finish on that last big play.
And I think that as we look at it, when you're talking about a great finish, which went along with a game that obviously was dramatic because we did get into overtime, what type of play calls do you have left? What have you not shown? Or what have you made an adjustment to what you've worked out all the way through? It's going to give you the play we saw to win the game. Because I know everyone's thinking that that was something that they just drew up. It might have been something they've been working on, and now they got the right matchup.
So for Houston, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll get to stay home again next week as the Tennessee Titans come to town. Meanwhile, for the Chargers, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to KC to take on the Chiefs.